Okay, now, yes. Doing great?
Yeah, sir.
All right. Any questions you have today to ask?
No, sir. I
Yeah,
don't have.
Lalin asked me a question yesterday. Um, he's not here. He will join hopefully. So he saw a sentence, you know, passive voice, like he was killed. Okay. And he said, after war, we use V4, don't we?
Passive voice.
He was killed. He was killed.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He saw a sentence like this. Okay. One person was shot dead. One person was shot dead. Okay. एक इंसान को गोली मार दी गई. उसके गोली लगने से मौत हो गई. One person was shot dead. He said,
Mm,
was के बाद V4 आना चाहिए ना? I said, अच्छा, was के बाद
mm,
V4 आना चाहिए. Means बस उतना ही इंग्लिश है. तो
English, sir.
people study a few things and they think it is all. This
Mm,
is everything. That's where they're wrong. Yes, they should be taught कि भाई ये शुरुआत बच्चों वाली बात है, शुरुआत वाली जान लीजिए, फिर आगे और भी चीजें आएंगी. तो पॉइंट वही है. टेंस सीखते रहते, सीखते सीखते वो परेशान हो जाते हैं. दे डोंट लर्न टेंस. और फिर वो होता है कि वॉइस तो खैर दूर ही की बात हो गई. इसलिए आई गेस यू गाइज रिमेम्बर ना, व्हेन आई गेव यू दैट सेंटेंस,
yeah, sir. Mm,
XYZ was killed,
mm,
XYZ was shot outside his apartment.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
Yeah. So we learned कि उसको गोली मारी गई, उसने कुछ नहीं किया. He was
mm,
shot.
mm,
Somebody shot him. Somebody killed him.
mm,
Somebody killed him.
mm,
ये आइडिया दिमाग में घुमाना पड़ता है, तब जाके
mm,
रहता है, नहीं तो भूल जाओगे.
mm.
I saw.
Hello, sir.
हेलो आतिफ. I saw मैंने देखा. लेकिन I was seen, मतलब किसी ने मुझे देख लिया. I was seen,
Mm,
मैं देख लिया
mm,
गया.
mm.
या.
Yes.
तो
Mm,
ये पैसिव वॉइस है. वी विल स्टडी अगेन इन द नेक्स्ट कोर्स. ओके. बट आइडिया, बेसिक आइडिया तो दिमाग में चला ही गया है. आई सॉ समबडी. आई सॉ अ थीफ. ओके.
mm,
तो मैंने चोर
mm,
को देखा. ओके.
mm,
आई वॉज सीन स्टीलिंग मनी. आई वॉज
mm.
सीन स्टीलिंग मनी. इसमें क्या हुआ?
मुझे देख लिया.
हाँ, मैं पैसे
गया।
चुरा रहा था, मुझे किसी ने देख लिया.
मुझे
आई वॉज
देख
सीन
लिया किसी
स्टीलिंग
ने।
मनी. आई वॉज
हम्म,
बीटन. आई वॉज बीटन. मुझे
हम्म,
पीटा गया. राइट. तो ये
हम्म।
है इंग्लिश. कुछ लोग ये नहीं समझ पाते, ये सब चीजों पर उतना ध्यान नहीं देते.
लाइक थीव वर अरेस्टेड।
शी वॉज अरेस्टेड, द थीव्स वर
अरेस्टेड किया
अरेस्टेड.
गया।
यस.
हम्म।
हे
गुड इवनिंग
शुभंकर.
सर।
गुड इवनिंग शुभंकर.
Sir, we commonly seen this type of sentence in newspapers, sir. They
Course, of
are,
course.
yes, sir.
And we will
Passive
also
voice.
need them in day to day life as well.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Nishat.
Like accused were arrested. Accused को
Yes,
गिरफ्तार किया गया.
yes, exactly. So we have already started. Sangeeta ma'am is here as well. We have already started unit 9. We did the comparative adjectives. Okay. And I asked you guys to send your homework. Remember? Because some
No,
people
sir.
had not done their homework.
Yes, sir. Yesterday homework. Homework.
Good evening, sir.
Sangeeta ma'am, how are you doing now? Feeling better?
Yes, sir. Quite well.
Okay. Your
Today
hands.
I'm going back, Ranchi.
Today you're going back to Ranchi in
Yes,
the
sir.
evening. In the evening. Your bus is in the evening. Are you going by bus?
No, sir. I am going by train.
Okay. What time is the train?
The time is 10:22.
At 10:22 at night.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
On Sakti Kunj Express.
Mm. And how long will it take, the journey?
Tomorrow I will reach 1:30.
In
On
the
at Badka
afternoon.
Thana.
In the afternoon.
Then I go to Ranchi by auto.
So 1:30 in the afternoon. 1:30 in
Tomorrow
the
I
afternoon.
will reach. Yes, yes,
Tomorrow at 1:30 in the afternoon, right?
in the afternoon. Then I will go by auto, yeah, bus to Ranchi.
Okay. Let's practice everybody. So give me the opposite comparative. Smaller, bigger,
bigger,
cheaper.
more expensive,
हाँ बहुत ध्यान रखना है कंपैरेटिव चाहिए कंपैरेटिव सेफर मोर
um,
डेंजरस
safe, more dangerous,
फास्टर
Slow.
slower,
स्लोअर
Slower.
क्लीनर
dirtier,
डर्टियर क्वाइटर
Dirty. Louder.
बेटा उल्टा बोलना है
louder,
Yes,
उल्टा बोलना है
noisier.
क्वाइटर मतलब ही तो शांत होता है ना तो उल्टा बोलना है लाउडर और नॉइजियर लाउडर और
noisier,
नॉइजियर लाउडर और नॉइजियर मोर इंटरेस्टिंग
boring, uh,
More
more
boring.
more boring,
boring.
मोर बोरिंग अभी सामने बैठी हो ना अभी तो ज्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ता है क्योंकि वहां होती है तो पता है मैं थोड़ी बोल सकती तो बोलो बेटा यहाँ हो तो बोलेंगे मोर डिफिकल्ट
easier,
इजियर इजियर
Easier.
Yes.
या मोर मॉडर्न
older,
Older.
ओल्डर
Older.
बेटर
worse,
Worse.
Worse.
वर्स वर्स
Worse. Worse.
गुड comparing things
Hmm.
देखें एक बात बताता हूँ मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ गौर से सुनिएगा सारे लोग तो कोई इंसान एक एकेडमी ज्वाइन करता है ठीक अभी वो बहुत मोटा है बहुत लेजी है उसे दौड़ा नहीं जाता उछला नहीं जाता
Hmm.
लेकिन सबने सपना दिखा दिया है कि वो एकेडमी ज्वाइन करेगा तो वो उड़ने लगेगा आपको भी पता है उड़ना नहीं होता राइट तो आपने स्टैंडर्ड सेट कर दिया है कि उड़ना सक्सेस होगा अब भाई वो आदमी अगर इस लायक हो जाए कि 3 फीट 4 फीट हवा में छलांग लगा ले ऊंचा जो आदमी दौड़ नहीं सक रहा था मोटा था वो इस लायक बन जाए कि हवा में 3 फीट 4 फीट छलांग लगा ले तो इट्स अ बिग सक्सेस ना फॉर दैट पर्सन
Yes.
yeah,
बट आपने उसके दिमाग में डाल दिया कि तुम तो उड़ना उड़ोगे तभी वैल्यू है बोलेगा उड़ तो पा नहीं रहे तो उसको वो 3 4 फीट छलांग लगाना कैसा लगेगा बेकार लगेगा
Definitely. Hmm.
तो सारे लोगों को लगता है कि हम लोग स्पोकन इंग्लिश करके अंग्रेज बन जाएंगे ये बात सुने ये बात डाल दी गई सबके दिमाग में कि आप स्पोकन इंग्लिश कोर्स करोगे तो क्या बन जाओगे
English.
अंग्रेज बन जाओगे हाँ इंग्लिश जिनकी मदर टंग है वैसे बोलने लगोगे वही हो गया उड़ना ठीक है वो
Hmm.
होगा ही नहीं ओके वो तो एकेडमी वाले खुद नहीं उड़ रहे हैं तो वो तुमको कैसे उड़ना सिखा देंगे लेकिन जिस एकेडमी में लोग 4 फीट ऊंचा छलांग लगाते हैं उनको पता है कि आपसे क्या काम करा के 4 फीट ऊंचा छलांग लगवा सकते हैं एंड दैट्स इनफ सक्सेस you will be pretty happy with that achievement. Why am I saying all these things suddenly? You know, today I had one good and one bad experience. In my 3:30 class, there are
Hmm.
two boys. Ruksar, you're here, Ruksar. Ruksar's nephew, Shams, studies in that class, 3:30 class.
Yes, I am here, sir.
And Shams is such a disinterested, indifferent student. He is a young boy, 14, 15 years of age, and he doesn't want to study. He's not interested in going to school. He's not interested in learning anything. He just doesn't want to. But his
Yeah, I
mama,
know, sir.
mommy, you know,
Yeah,
they want him to study because they know It's good for his future. So he, under pressure, goes to school. He, under pressure, comes to my class, but he's not really passionate. And if you guys notice the way I teach, I don't pressurize my students to do anything. If you notice, Nishat beta, ever since you joined, okay, or even you, Atif, maybe once in a while I said, hey, you have to do your homework. That's it. But I do not compare you with other people and say, hey, look, that student has learned this much. Why didn't you learn? I know different students learn at different speed. And I believe in giving them that time to learn, to grow, to make observations. Today, Shams made me feel really bad. He's not improving at all. He's been here for such a long time, I must tell you. But he
I
doesn't
think
care about
two
what I am.
years
Yes, yes, Rukhsar.
completing. Yeah.
Exactly. And he doesn't care about anything whatsoever. Because today he wrote something in English and it was awful. It was terrible. He made such blunders and he was just not able to show anything I have taught. Nothing. And then good news is there is another student called Rudra. Rudra joined this class, the same 3:30 batch. I'm muting you, Ruksar, because the babu is crying. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I was saying, Rudra joined the class a few, maybe 5, 6, 7, or 8 months ago, before when the class started, and the guy, you know, he's of course 17, 18 years of age, young boy. He is interested in learning. Okay. Initially he thought that what I'm teaching is very easy. Initially he thought, but then he struggled. A lot of people have that feeling. Okay. When they start the class with unit 1 or 2 or 3, they think sir kuch padhate hi nahi hai, ekdam आसान चीज है. But they don't understand कि ये पढ़ाना नहीं है, ये सिखाना है. There is a difference. Okay. And that's why I totally 100% believe in this process. Okay. So he was a little careless initially, overconfident. Okay. But I started to show him that, look, Rudra, other people are getting better than you. You are making mistakes in those things which other people are not making mistakes with. Why is that? He realized that. He started working. He is now going to stay in Patna. He is a student. He has to study for CLAT, living in Patna. So he made all the, necessary arrangements there. And he came back after 7, 10 days, 15 days maybe. So today he was saying that how he was appreciated in his place where he has joined, the hostel people, the teachers, the professors, they're all appreciating him that, Rudra, you communicate better than other people here. So he was very happy. And he said, I never realized how I learned. I said, that's the point. That's the point of learning a language. You can't recall आपको कौन सी चीज. हाँ, 10-20% टेक्निकल स्टफ आपको याद होगा, सर ने ऐसे सिखाया, सर ने वैसे सिखाया. बाकी आपके मुंह से जो इंग्लिश सेंटेंसेस निकलेंगे, आप ये नहीं बता पाओगे कि आपने वो कब सीखा. आप बता ही नहीं पाओगे. आप बता पाते हो हिंदी आपने कब सीखा? तो कोई भी भाषा में अगर आप कंफर्टेबल होना चाहते हो तो 80% उसकी जो लर्निंग होगी ना, वो सबकॉन्शियस होगी. सबकॉन्शियस मतलब एहसास किए बगैर. किसी टीचर ने, लोकल आपके जितने भी आसपास शहरों में आपके टीचर हैं, अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये सब कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में उनको कोई आइडिया नहीं है जो मैं बातें कर रहा हूँ. उनको इंग्लिश ग्रामर पता है, वो ग्रामर के रूल्स आपको बता देंगे, कहेंगे हम इंग्लिश पढ़ा दिए. टेंस पढ़ाएंगे, वॉइस पढ़ाएंगे, नरेशन पढ़ाएंगे, रिमूव टू पढ़ाएंगे, डिग्री पढ़ाएंगे. दे विल टीच सो मेनी थिंग्स, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली दे हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट लैंग्वेज एक्विजिशन, जिसको हम लोग टेक्निकली कहते हैं लैंग्वेज एक्विजिशन. हाउ टू अक्वायर ए लैंग्वेज स्किल. So, because here one thing is very important, trusting the process, trusting the teacher. I ask you guys, when I'm here with you and I'm talking to you, I want you to pay full attention to what I'm saying. Don't multitask. Don't engage in anything else while you are there. I mean, this girl is sitting next to me here. Obviously, She cannot talk to anybody else. She's right here listening to me.
Good
So
evening,
being
sir.
in, hello, Ravi. uh, Being in the physical class is the best thing you can do because you're sitting right next to me, right in front of me, listening to me, talking to me. But sometimes what happens, you are in the online class and you don't have that kind of luxury. You have people, coming in and out of the room, right? You are being distracted. Sometimes you have people coming to you and talking to you. And sometimes not these things. You go on other apps and start chatting, start looking at some photos, and you think you're listening to the teacher. You think you're listening to the teacher. But that listening is not going to help you. You have to be fully focused. And then the results will be simply unbelievable. And Sayed Irshad, you are here in from Bihar Sharif. You're a local, so you will hear in a couple of years how the school where I we are working. I mean, we have started this school. How it will change and transform so many things about language learning and English medium school की meaning ना बदल दी तो फिर कह देना what is English medium school. ये सारे skills मैंने क्यों हासिल किए as a teacher. इतनी सारी knowledge क्यों जमा करी ताकि मैं रिमूव टू पढ़ाऊं ऐसी वॉइस पढ़ाऊं in a class today I spent half an hour and in one class half an hour class passive voice was over half an hour and they are not asking कहाँ बीन लगाना है उनको कोई सवाल नहीं उनके जहन में जो रेगुलर ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से पढ़ते हैं because like I said जो मैंने बोला था ना 80% stuff is subconscious ये एक simple सा idea है do the research you will realize that when I'm talking to you, can I recall when I learned all these sentences and words and phrases? I can't. Nobody who speaks fluently any language can recall when they learned each and every stuff, each and everything. Those who can recall, they cannot talk. And those who can talk cannot recall when they learned. It is such a subconscious process. So subconscious process means you just engage with me and you think कि हमसे बात करना है सर से बात करना है सर की बातचीत सुनिए बात खत्म पढ़ाई नहीं करना है सर से बातचीत करनी है बस engage with me and that's it. Have you noticed that this or not that I use the most common words for communication with you?
Yes.
You rarely, if ever, hear a word which is unfamiliar out of my mouth. And when I do that, I am aware and I try to simplify it in the next sentence. Sometimes you have to use words, that
Yes,
people
yes.
won't understand. Then I always try and make another sentence saying the same thing with familiar words so that people can relate. Okay, this is what he said. Subconscious learning, it is called. This is how you pick up a language living in the environment. Why would you learn English when you are in Kolkata, in England or Australia or in America? Because you will keep listening to the people speak and then your mind will just figure out things. So for that, you have to be interested at least. You have to be interested. You just need to bring one thing to the table, and that is interest, passion. Yes, some people are slow learners, I agree. Some will learn slowly, some will learn faster. I'm never gonna pit two students against each other. Okay, he learned this fast. Why are you so slow? I won't do it as long as I notice both of you are doing your best. But when you become careless, sometimes I have to show you your truth. So when I speak this way, you have to look at the words, listen to the words I'm using. Okay? Yesterday, this YouTube thing is great, but sometimes you meet people who are just, there to waste your time. They will message you and they will talk to you nonsense stuff. So there was this guy, A lot of YouTubers, I appreciate Renu and some other people who joined this class through YouTube, that they actually, even Shubhankar, both of you guys have joined this class through YouTube. You found me on YouTube. You guys didn't know me personally. You didn't have any contacts with my students, but you guys had a good ability to make decisions. You guys make right decisions. You got into the class, you're learning, you're improving. But there are a lot of people on YouTube who think, oh, it's a it should be free and stuff. And then I'm just trying to tell you how little imagination they have. So a guy said, can I have a demo class? And I said, I'm afraid I can't offer you a demo class. Okay.
But
Then
you
he
already give students more classes, sir. I realized this thing. You I took admission. I took classes maybe one for 1 week. Then you didn't say anything, sir.
The
I
reason was, Renu, the reason was sometimes when you talk to somebody, their intentions come across very easily, what intentions they have. It's easy to see. So about you, I did not see that you are here to waste your time. You know what I mean? But sometimes some people are not really sincere about learning anything new. They're more interested in just having some fun.
Yes, sir.
And to be honest, boys,
Mm,
they have plenty of time. Girls actually worry. They don't want to be on camera, they don't want to be contacted by a lot of people. But boys have nothing to worry about. They want to be in a group like this where there are pretty girls talking to them. Sometimes they just want to be there, and if it is for free, what could be better? They are in the hope that they will get to talk to one of you guys, as simple as that.
yes, sir.
So sometimes I have to make a decision based on how I'm feeling
Mm,
about that person. Okay.
mm,
He said, can we have a conversation on Zoom and all? I said, I'm afraid I'm busy. I can't. Okay.
mm,
He says, afraid matlab to डर होता है.
mm, yes, sir.
I
Mm,
said, दो जगह देखो क्या लिखा है मैंने. ऑब्जर्व करो. तुम कुछ कह रहे हो, मैं मना कर रहा हूं. तुम
mm,
कुछ चाहते हो, मैं नहीं दे पा रहा. तो I'm being polite with you. He couldn't understand these things. Okay.
mm,
उसने कहा अफ्रेड मतलब मैंने आज तक सुना ही नहीं है ये वाला. मैंने कहा अब ये देखिए. Such a common thing, I'm afraid. Okay. You guys heard this in the audio file a couple of times. Okay. You
Yes,
will
sir.
hear this again. It's such a common thing. But because he didn't understand, now his defense. मैंने कभी सुना नहीं पहली बार था. Okay. And he's still not very positive about. And then he starts saying, मैं आपके चैनल को ग्रो करने में मदद कर सकता हूँ. आई एम गुड एट सोशल मीडिया. मैंने कहा थैंक यू बट आई डोंट नीड योर हेल्प. आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन मेकिंग माई चैनल ग्रो. आई एम नॉट अ यूट्यूबर. आई एम अ टीचर. I just use YouTube as my, I would say, cloud recording in a way. I just keep all my, recordings there on YouTube. That's it. So that later on, when I want, I have access to all the classes I taught. That's it. I'm going to make them private very soon. I've told you already, right? They are not going to be there forever public because I don't think this kind of video is useful for those people. I mean, honestly, you guys are paying money to be here, right? So those classes will not be public forever. But I'm just trying to tell you how that guy had poor, imagination. He was not interested in learning. He was more interested in just having some fun on YouTube. Okay, he thought he would be allowed to come into the class and talk to you guys and show off or something. Now that's not how it is. Okay, sincerity, passion, desire, and focus. These are the things you need to bring here to the class. You'll be fine. Now, in our last class, we learned how to use have for possession in colloquial spoken English. Colloquial matlab bolchal, okay? Colloquial matlab bolchal. Colloquial. Okay. So I have a job.
I've got a job.
I
I've
have
got
got
a
a job.
job. I
I've
don't
got
have a
a
job.
job.
I haven't got a job.
I haven't got
Got
a
a
job.
job.
I have got a job. I haven't got a job. Do you have a job?
Yes,
Have you
Have
got
you
a
got a
job?
job?
I have a job.
Have you
I
got a
I
job?
have. I
Uh,
have
yes,
job.
I have. Okay,
I
no, I
I
haven't.
have job.
ऐसे ध्यान देना, जो स्ट्रगल हो रहा था बेटा उस दिन, थोड़ा सा 10 मिनट दे देंगे तो हो गया ना क्लियर। थोड़ा सा 10 मिनट देना होता है, ये 1 hour 30 minutes बिताते हुए, हाँ, ओके। एंड देन इफ यू डोंट स्पेंड दोज 20-30 minutes आउटसाइड स्टडिंग रिवाइजिंग, then you just can't benefit as much as you can। पूरे क्लास का फायदा लेने के लिए 10-20 मिनट अलग से देना होता है। एंड आर के, आई थिंक यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर योर इफ्तार पार्टी।
Yes, sir.
Ah, interesting, good। It's slicing, I think, apples। These apples are from India?
No, Pakistani.
Oh, Pakistan, okay। Dubai doesn't grow anything, right? So from India, Pakistan, China, and Asian countries, they import all their food stuff, rice, grains, vegetables, fruit, all of it।
Sir,
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Question, Shubhankar, question.
Yeah.
Not question,
Question.
Yes,
Question.
what's the
Yeah.
question?
Like most of the sportsmen can speak fluently, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do they make mistake
A lot
while
of
they are
mistakes.
speaking?
A lot of mistakes. Of course they do. A lot of
Uh,
mistakes. But remember, because they don't need to sit in an exam, it's fine. As long as people understand what they're saying, it's fine. Everybody knows the joke about, well, what is the name of the guy, Pakistani captain? Uh, the wicket keeper. He's
uh,
English.
Rizwan, sir.
it is one. It is one. Yeah.
Rizwan. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't speak that way. That is a joke. Okay. I mean, you have to basically understand his emotions only, not his words. He doesn't speak English. But when Rohit Sharma speaks, when, Hardik Pandya speaks, yes, there are mistakes. When Virat Kohli speaks, there are fewer mistakes because Virat Kohli studied well. He went to a quality
Yeah.
school. Okay. So he doesn't make that many mistakes. But when Rohit Sharma speaks, when this guy, other players, even Harbhajan Singh speaks, there are a lot of mistakes, of course. But who cares? Are they sitting in an exam? No. Imagine that you have somebody from England or Australia or New Zealand speaking Hindi, okay? तो वो हिंदी कमेंट्री में ऊपर नीचे एक दो वर्ड कर दे तो हम लोग माइंड करते हैं क्या? We know that they are not from here and they're speaking Hindi. It's their first, not their first language. Chalta hai. So depends on why you're learning English. If you're learning English for communication only, you should only focus on how to express yourself. But if you are learning English for because you're a student, okay, then you must focus on the accuracy as well a little bit. The correction matters.
I will busy in couple of days. Then I will free.
You
When
are busy.
I Yes, sir. Today and tomorrow.
Hmm.
Then I will free.
Yeah, I can
I
understand,
will.
ma'am. You're preparing for your
Yes, sir.
journey.
I am. Yes, preparing for journey, and then I cook dinner for my sisters and the
Oh,
children,
yes,
her
exactly.
children.
You are there
Yes.
to look
Today
after
I'm
her.
going now. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So everyone, you understood the opposite comparatives, right? For example, somebody said, yes, Vita. Yes, sure. Irshad, Irshad is uh, shorter than Atif. Or, sorry, I should say it the other way. Irshad is slimmer than Atif. Then we'll say, Nana, he's chubbier. Okay. So, नहीं, वो slimmer नहीं है, उससे chubbier है. Okay. Like this. Right. If somebody said Atif is shorter than Irshad. No, he is not shorter. He is taller. तो इसीलिए कंपैरेटिव का भी उल्टा जरूरी है बिकॉज इन कम्युनिकेशन you'll need it. If somebody made a wrong statement, then how will you correct them if you do not know how to, you know, write the opposite comparative or use the opposite comparative? So both part 1 and part 2 are equally important. Now let's look at comparing things, guys. Write sentences to compare the pictures using the comparative form of the adjective. So in real life, you have things like this. You have information, okay, that you want to make comments, statements. So statement number one, go ahead, say it out loud.
Peter's
The
car
car
is
Peter's car
smaller
is
than
smaller
Anna's car.
than Anna's car.
Smaller
smaller
than
than
Anne's car.
car.
The most basic sentence. Pete's car is
Hmm.
smaller than Anne's car. Number two.
It is
Anne's
Pete's
cheaper.
car
car is
is
more
cheaper
expensive
than
than
Anne's car.
Peter's
It
car.
is
Peter's
cheaper
car is cheaper
than
than Anna's car.
Anne's car.
Yeah, Pete's car is much cheaper than Anne's car. 2000, 25,000. My God.
Hmm.
Number three.
Anne's car
Anne's
Anne's
car
car is
is
Anne's,
newer
no, Anne's.
Car
than
is
newer.
more
Anne's
expensive.
car is
Anne's car, yeah.
newer
Newer than
newer
Pete's
than
car.
Hmm.
Number four.
It's more
Anne's
comfortable.
car
Pete's
is
car
more
is more
comfortable
Peter's car is more
than
comfortable
comfortable than
than
Anne's car.
Anne's
Anne's car.
car.
And
Very
it's
good.
more comfortable.
Comfortable.
Number five. The house is
Is bigger,
Bigger
Bigger
than the
than the
flat.
House
flat.
is
bigger
bigger than
than the flat.
the
It
house
is
is
much
bigger than the
more
flat.
expensive.
Six.
The house
It is
is
much
House
more
The
is
house
more
than
is
flat.
expensive
more
than the flat.
expensive than the flat.
more,
Seven.
The
The
flat
The
flat is
flat is
more nearer
the
nearer
the
flat
than
center.
is
the
nearer
center.
to the
the
center.
center.
The flat is nearer the
Nearer
center.
than the
Only
center.
5 minutes, right? Yeah, the
Yes.
flat is nearer the center. Eight.
Nearer in the center.
It is
The
much
flat
more
is more
The
modern
modern.
than the house.
Flat is
more
The
modern.
Flat is
flat
Flat
is
is more
more
modern
modern.
it's
More
than the
modern.
house.
ओके बताओ मुझे
Modern
जब तुमने
than the
सेवन
house.
में कहा था फ्लैट इज नियरर द सेंटर तो तुम
Hmm.
कंपेयर करके बताए कि जो फ्लैट है ना वो
Hmm.
ज्यादा नजदीक है ना नियरर द
Hmm.
सेंटर किसके तुलना में हाउस के
House.
तुलना में खाली
House.
नियर बोल देंगे तो नजदीक है किसी के तुलना में नहीं बस नजदीक है द फ्लैट इज नियर द सेंटर
Near
तो
the
नियर और
center.
नियरर में कोई गलत नहीं है अगर तुलना करना है तो नियरर तुलना नहीं
Hmm.
करना है तो नियर अगर तुलना करना है फिर भी नियर बोल रहे हो तो गलत कर रहे हो तुम्हें बताना है कि विनय सर हम लोग से उम्रदराज हैं तो वहां तो ओल्डर बोलना पड़ेगा ना
Hmm.
कंपेयर कर रहे हो ना रेनू कैसे बोलोगे विनय सर इज ओल्डर देन मी राइट यही बोलोगे ना ओल्ड देन मी तो नहीं बोल सकते
Hmm. Hmm.
ओल्ड बोल सकते विनय सर इज ओल्ड ठीक है इसमें कंपैरिजन नहीं है आप मुझे सीधे सीधे बता रहे हैं कि ओ ही इज ओल्ड ओके फाइन कंपैरिजन नहीं कि आपसे ज्यादा है ये बात नहीं हो रही बात आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड
Hmm.
अब बातें वापस गाइस सेंटेंस वाइज आपने सब अच्छा किया बट इन रियल लाइफ वी डोंट टॉक लाइक दिस ऐसे बातें थोड़ी करते हैं इन रियल लाइफ nouns are replaced by pronouns we drop a lot of unnecessary words so let's look at number 1 Pete's car is smaller than Anne's car and it is cheaper too
Cheaper too. It is cheaper too.
it बोल दिया Pete's car के लिए it is cheaper too than Anne's car is unnecessary कोई भी समझ जाएगा
Hmm.
कॉन्टेक्स्ट के हिसाब से Pete's car is smaller than Anne's car and it's cheaper too. Any problems? Three, Anne's car is newer than
Then
Pete's
it's
car and it is more
then
comfortable.
more comfortable too.
Understand?
Hmm.
A lot of words were dropped because की जरूरत नहीं समझ में तो आ ही रहा है
Hmm.
जब मैं कहता हूं निशात इज older than Adib and she is more mature too. तो किससे है more mature?
Hmm.
Adib से.
Adip.
Adi,
Obviously, simple and easy because बोलने क्या जरूरत है बार बार? Similarly, number 5, the house is bigger than the flat and it is more expensive. 7, the flat is nearer the center and it is more modern too. Any problems? आपको अभी कुछ लोग कहेंगे सर आप टू कहाँ लगा रहे हो अरे जहां जरूरत समझ में मन करेगा लगा दिए मन करने का जरूरत करेगा लगा देंगे हमको बोलना है भी तो हम लगाएंगे। कोई नियम कानून थोड़ी है इसका। आपको मन करेगा, हिंदी में पता है ना भी कहाँ लगाते हैं, कि सीखना पड़ेगा भी कहाँ लगाना है। तो जहां जहां भी की जरूरत समझ में आएगी वहां टू लगाएंगे। सेंटर के नजदीक है और नया भी है। चलिए ठीक है, मैंने भी लगा लिया। इट्स मोर मॉडर्न टू। तो ऐसी जगहों पे अगर आप उलझते हो, इसलिए उलझते हो क्योंकि आप सोचते हो कम बंद तरीके से, खुले दिमाग से नहीं सोचते। खुले दिमाग से सोचना है कि जो आपको बोलना है वही शब्द चाहिए होंगे ना। आपको क्या बोलना है वो आप जानोगे। हाँ कि ना।
Yes.
नंबर थ्री, इट वॉज वार्मर यस्टरडे। लेट्स सी अगेन, फिर से वही बात, कंपैरिजन करेंगे तो कंपैरेटिव लेंगे। कंपैरेटिव ले रहे हैं इसका मतलब कंपैरिजन कर रहे हैं, कनेक्शन है। कंप्लीट द सेंटेंसेस। इट इजंट वेरी वार्म टुडे, इट वॉज वार्मर यस्टरडे। इट इजंट वेरी वार्म टुडे, आज गर्मी नहीं है, कल ज्यादा था, कल अच्छा था। इट इजंट वेरी वार्म टुडे, इट वॉज वार्मर यस्टरडे। Two, he isn't very clever.
He isn't very clever. His
His
sister is
sister is
much
much
cleverer.
cleverer.
Much cleverer.
Much
Cleverer.
more.
Cleverer.
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 अभी तुलना होगी ना उससे, वो ज्यादा तेज नहीं है,
Yeah.
उसकी बहन बहुत ज्यादा तेज है उससे। What do you think? Who's cleverer, you or your brother? Huh? He's cleverer. Okay, you call him Bhaiya. Then Vishal, how much older is he than you? How many years? He's only 1 year older, but he looks so big and oh, he's only 1 year older. Okay. Three, he was here. He goes to the gym, right? He always wanted all these things. He was here when he was only 11 years old or 10 years old. He was in my class when he was just 10 years old. But then his interest was in the bad direction. Okay, he was taking, he enjoyed company of guys who were not interested in the studies, cricket and stuff. A lot of young people these days want to be famous soon and rich very soon. They want to be rich and famous very soon. They don't want to finish their education. They don't want to get a degree. They don't want to get a job. They say shortcut निकालो, जल्दी से rich and famous हो जाओ. And some people look at cricket as an option. Some people look at what do you call it? Modeling as an option. A lot of people in Bihar State, they have this dream, girls and boys both, because they're good looking. अरे यार बस थोड़ा सा, बस उसके बाद तो फिर I will be very rich and famous. But it's very hard work. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. चलिए देखते हैं. Cats are friendly, but dogs are a lot.
Not friendlier.
Lot friendlier.
Cats
A
are
lot
friendly, but
friendlier.
dogs are a lot friendlier. Cats are friendly, but dogs are a lot friendlier. Cats होती है friendly, इसमें दो मत नहीं है. Cats are friendly, लेकिन कुत्ते उनसे ज्यादा friendly होते हैं. Dogs are a lot friendlier. उनसे ज्यादा होते हैं, मैंने क्यों बोला? क्योंकि comparative यूज किया तो उन्हीं से तुलना हुई ना. भले ही than cats ना लिखा हो फिर भी हम समझ सकते हैं. इसका यहां ध्यान रखना है. than cats ना लिख करके भी ये समझ सकते हैं. Cats are friendly, but dogs are a lot friendlier.
Lot friendly.
Your house is nice, but mine is much nicer. देखा? Your house is nice. Your house is big, but mine is much bigger. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? तुम्हारे ही घर से तुलना की मैंने. तुम्हारा घर बड़ा है, लेकिन मेरा बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा है तुम्हारे घर से. वो हो गया, अपने आप हो गया. फिर से बोल लीजिए एक बार सारे लोग. अच्छा रुक जाइए, ऐसे बोलिए. तुम्हारी गर्लफ्रेंड सुंदर है, लेकिन मेरी बहुत ज्यादा सुंदर है तुम्हारी से. बोलिए.
Your
Your
girlfriend is
girlfriend is
beautiful, but
beautiful, but
Mine
my
is
my
girlfriend is
girlfriend is
much,
beautiful.
more beautiful.
much more beautiful than yours.
More
Then your
beautiful.
girlfriend ना भी बोले तो समझ में आ जाता है. I accept your girlfriend is beautiful, but mine is much more beautiful. Much more beautiful. Okay? Mine मतलब my girlfriend. Mine means my
My girlfriend.
girlfriend. Mine मतलब ये ध्यान रखना. मेरा बोलने से समझ नहीं बनती बेटा. माई मतलब भी बोलने से मेरा ही होता है, लेकिन माइन बोलने से भी मेरा होता है. तो फर्क कैसे समझेंगे? अभी समझे ना. माइन मतलब माई गर्लफ्रेंड. माइन मतलब माई गर्लफ्रेंड. ये योर होमवर्क इज गुड. but I think you can do.
But you can do
You can do
better.
better. You can do better.
Your homework is good, but I think you can do better.
Better.
Your homework is good, but I think you can do better.
Better.
You can do
The
better.
news is bad, but it could be
It
Worse.
could be worse.
Worse. It could be
worse.
It
worse.
could be
The
better.
news is bad, but it could be
Worse.
worse.
Worse. Worse.
The news is bad, but it could be
Could be
worse.
worse.
2. Complete the sentences with a comparative adjective. This flat is too old for me.
Too
मेरे
old
लिए
for
फ्लैट
me.
ज्यादा ही ओल्ड है. This flat is too
Too
old
old
for
for
me.
me.
मेरे लिए ज्यादा ही
For
बड़ा
me.
है. This flat is too big for me. आपका इमेजिनेशन काम करेगा तो आप यहाँ छोड़ेंगे नहीं, फट से कहेंगे टू ओल्ड, टू बिग भी तो बोल सकते हैं. और बोल सकते हैं मेरे लिए बहुत छोटा है, ज्यादा ही छोटा है. दिस फ्लैट इज टू ओल्ड फॉर माई फैमिली. There are 8 members, but there are only 3 rooms. This flat is too big for me, too small for me, too old for me. I hope you understand, guys. और रेंट
Yeah.
ज्यादा हो जाए, बहुत ज्यादा, तो क्या कहेंगे? This flat is too
Too
expensive.
expensive for me.
Expensive for me.
मैंने आज तक कॉस्टली वर्ड यूज किया है कि एक्सपेंसिव वर्ड यूज किया है? जब भी किया है मैं तो तुम्हारे मुंह से कॉस्टली क्यों निकला, एक्सपेंसिव क्यों नहीं निकला? इसको कहते हैं नहीं ध्यान देना कि सर क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं. बचपन वाली आदतों के साथ बैठे रहना. हम ये बात पसंद नहीं करते. हम आपको कुछ कहते नहीं इसके अलावा, गौर करने के अलावा कि हम क्या बोलते हैं. गौर करिए बैठ के, असर होने दीजिए उसका अपने आप पे. दिस फ्लैट इज टू ओल्ड फॉर मी. आई वॉन्ट समवेयर मोर मॉडर्न.
More modern.
अगर इसको स्मॉल कर दें तो दिस फ्लैट इज टू
Bigger.
स्मॉल फॉर
Too
मी.
small.
आई वॉन्ट
I
समवेयर.
want somewhere
Bigger.
more bigger.
Some
शिवांकर.
Bigger.
big.
Much bigger.
I want
Much
some big.
bigger.
Some
Well,
that big.
sorry.
Somewhere bigger.
Only bigger. Somewhere
Only
bigger.
bigger, right.
Bigger.
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 इट्स अ कॉमन एरर. ओके, ये कॉमन एरर है, बहुत लोग करते हैं. ध्यान देना है खाली थोड़ा. पता होना चाहिए, गलतियां हो जाए मुंह से कोई बात नहीं, बट यू शुड नो कि हाँ ये नहीं होगा. ओके, ये सही नहीं है. ओल्ड में तो पुराना होता है. हाँ बोलिए. हाँ, ऑफ कोर्स. दिस फ्लैट इज टू ओल्ड फॉर मी. आई वांट समवेयर न्यूअर. बिल्कुल. लेकिन बिल्डिंग्स वगैरह के लिए न्यू से ज्यादा मॉडर्न बिल्डिंग बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? मॉडर्न
Modern.
बिल्डिंग्स. और
Modern.
मॉडर्न बोलने का मतलब खाली ये नहीं होता है कि नया बना है. मॉडर्न बोलने का ये भी मतलब होता है कि उसके फीचर्स आज वाला कल वाले हो, तरीका आजकल वाला हो. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ न्यू बिल्डिंग एंड अ मॉडर्न बिल्डिंग. A new building says that it is built today or recently, okay? But modern buildings not only suggest it was built recently, it also suggests that it has new features, features of modern buildings.
Hmm.
I hope you understand. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आजकल के, आज ही एक घर बनवाए, ठीक है, या 1 साल पहले एक घर बनाया, लेकिन उसमें घर का तरीका था पुराने जमाने जैसा. आंगन डाला, सब कुछ डाला, ठीक है, और लकड़ी से ऐसे छत जैसे बनाते हो कर दिए, तो सब कुछ वैसे. तो बोलेंगे उसको मॉडर्न बिल्डिंग बोलेंगे, ऑफ कोर्स. तो दे, आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड, मॉडर्न एंड न्यू, दे आर टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स. 2. This TV program is too boring. Is boring. This TV program is boring. ये तो बोर कर रहा है या बोरिंग है, बोरिंग है. अच्छा बताइए, बोरिंग क्या है? ये वर्ब है या एडजेक्टिव है? यहाँ पे बताइए.
Adjective.
Adjective.
Everybody remembers it is an adjective here. This flat, sorry, this TV program is boring.
Boring.
It is an adjective. आप
Yeah.
किसी को बोल सकते हैं you are boring, मतलब आप बोरिंग हो, ठीक है. और आप उससे बात करते करते क्या हो जाते हैं? बोर्ड. रिमेंबर, आईएनजी एंड ईडी एडजेक्टिव का कॉम्बिनेशन सिखाया. बार बार ऐसा रिवीजन देता हूं ताकि आपके जहन में आ जाए. हाँ, उस दिन बता रहे थे. ए बोरिंग फिल्म, ऑडियंस बिकम बोर्ड.
Bored.
डू यू थिंक yesterday's match was boring?
It was interesting.
It was so
Interesting.
exciting. The
So
match was
exciting.
sometimes going this way, sometimes going
Yeah.
that way. Yeah, when New Zealand started batting, first 5, 6, 7 overs, they scored so many
Yeah.
runs. We thought it is going to be another 300-run score, but no, they could not score more than 251. By the way, we in 45 overs they had only scored 200 runs, 210 runs, and then last 5 overs they scored so many runs. Actually, last 10 overs they scored nearly 70, 80 runs. So
75 runs.
75 runs, yeah. But it
Yeah.
was really exciting to see, or it was really, satisfying to see India finally winning finals. We reached finals, semi-finals so many times, but we could
Yes.
not really get past these hurdles. This TV program is boring. Is there something on
Something
another
more
channel?
interest on
Something more interesting?
interesting,
Is there something more
interesting
interesting on another channel?
on another channel.
तो मैं
Mm,
उसमें आप कैमरे पे नहीं हो, लेकिन सारे लोग को मैं यही बोलूंगा, इरशाद आप भी नहीं हो, रवि आप भी नहीं हो, मैं सिर्फ यही बोलूंगा कि आप अभी नहीं, इसका नुकसान तब उठाओगे जब आपको इंग्लिश बोलने की बारी आएगी। अगर आप कैमरे पे नहीं हैं और आप मल्टीटास्क कर रहे हो कोई भी चीज के साथ, डजेंट मैटर कितना इंपॉर्टेंट और नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट, मैं ये तो बोल ही नहीं रहा कि वो काम इंपॉर्टेंट है कि नहीं जो आप कर रहे हैं। अगर आप मल्टीटास्क कर रहे हो तो वो असर नहीं कर पाएगा आप पे, जो हम सबकॉन्शियस लर्निंग की बात करते हैं, इट विल नॉट हैव दैट इम्पैक्ट ऑन यू। सबकॉन्शियस लर्निंग वर्क्स व्हेन यू आर फुली फोकस्ड। इज देयर समथिंग मोर इंटरेस्टिंग on another channel? This jumper is too small. I need a
I
bigger
need a
one.
bigger one.
I need a bigger one. This jumper is too small. I need a bigger one. My coffee is very weak.
Can I
Can
have
I
this
have
Can I have
a
a
stronger one?
The
stronger one?
stronger one?
stronger one.
My coffee is very weak. इसको पोलियो हो गया कॉफी को. The coffee is very weak. My coffee is very weak. Can I have a stronger one?
Mm.
किसने बोल दिया my husband is very weak. Can I have a stronger one? Number 5. This lesson is so difficult. Yesterday it was much
Yesterday
It's
was
yeah.
much,
Yeah.
much easier.
easier. I am sending homework for tomorrow, okay? And now let's study the superlative adjectives. Comparatives are done. We are going to study superlatives now.
Great.
So, what are superlative adjectives? I hope you guys have already done this exercise, rewriting the sentences, right? Yeah, we did it. We
Yes,
did
sir.
it yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Guys, when we talk about superlative adjectives, you need to understand what they are. Adjectives. लंबा, किसी से लंबा, सबसे लंबा, ओके? तो सुपरलेटिव मतलब यही, सबसे टॉप, खराब, किसी से खराब, सबसे खराब. तो in English we have 3 forms: tall, taller, and now
The
we have
tallest.
the tallest. याद रखना, नॉर्मली द के साथ बोलते हैं, वजह, और ध्यान रखना, अगर मैं कहूँ टॉलेस्ट पर्सन, तो टॉलेस्ट पर्सन कहाँ? मेरे घर में, आपके घर में, बिहार में, इंडिया में, अमेरिका में, इस दुनिया में, मेरे कॉलेज में, आपके कॉलेज में. ये जरूरी है कि खाली सबसे लंबा बोलने से काम चल जाएगा?
जरूरी है सर.
जरूरी है.
एक दायरा दायरा सेट करना जरूरी, राइट? अगर वह दायरा सेट नहीं होता तो आप बोल सकते हैं सबसे लंबा इस दुनिया में,
हम्म,
इसके आगे नहीं जाएगा, ये सबसे बड़ा दायरा है, ठीक है?
हम्म,
तो सुपरलेटिव, टॉल, टॉलर, द टॉलेस्ट. रिच, रिचर तो कंपैरेटिव है ही. सुपरलेटिव बताइए, द
The
रिचेस्ट.
richest.
The
The
richest.
richest.
लेकिन ब्यूटीफुल,
More beautiful.
More beautiful.
मोर ब्यूटीफुल,
Most beautiful.
द
Most
मोस्ट
beautiful.
ब्यूटीफुल. द
The
जरूरी
most.
लगाना, क्यों
The
बताता हूँ,
most.
समझाता हूँ.
The most
क्योंकि
beautiful.
जैसे ही उस ग्रुप में आप ऐसे करते हो डेफिनेट हो जाता है ना, डेफिनेट, इसीलिए द लगाना पड़ता है, डेफिनेट हो जाता है. द मोस्ट,
हम्म,
द ओल्डेस्ट पर्सन हियर, डेफिनेट हो गया ना.
हम्म,
आई एम द ओल्डेस्ट पर्सन हियर.
हम्म,
Got it. I'm the oldest person here.
हम्म.
The tallest.
I'm the youngest.
Yes, Adib, you are the youngest. Ruxar's baby is the youngest. Arey, Adib, she's saying Ruxar's baby is the youngest.
Yeah, yeah.
Adib, sorry बेटा, आपसे आपका जगह छीन लिया गया. रुखसार क्यों किया बच्चे के साथ ऐसा? Okay, the tallest. Atif, your height?
5'9", 10.
5'10". Shubhankar, your height?
5'6".
You're 5'6", Shubhankar?
Yeah.
You know what? इसीलिए confusion होता है. You know, when you are on camera, people would think you are at least 5'11", 5'10", at least the way you appear, Shubhankar, you know? Okay, I think this is why when my American friend first saw me in person, जब वो आई तो मुझसे मिली तो कहती क्या, I thought you would be a little taller. I thought you would be a little taller. वो खुद थी 6 feet, you know, five
Mm.
5'11" at least, 5'10", 5'11". So she was much taller than me. So she said, I thought you would be taller. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not. And she never asked me on cam, you know, in the conversation how tall I was. She never asked me. I never asked her. Yeah, of course we have class today. Give me a second. Renu is the tallest. Renu,
No, sir.
she's saying you're the tallest. Well,
No, I'm 5'5", sir.
you're 5'5".
Yeah.
Okay. I think when it comes to girls, I think Nishat is the tallest. She's really tall. Right, Nishat? You are five,
I think
six,
Apurva
7.
also tallest. Maybe.
Apurva is
Yeah,
not here.
sir.
Otherwise, she would
Yes,
easily
sir.
get
He
that. You know,
said
she's
about
barely
his
6 feet.
height, sir. About her height, sir.
Yeah.
He said about her height.
Yes, she's
I
5'10".
remembered, sir. Yes. Five,
Okay.
9
Shad,
or
how
8.
tall are you, Irshad? 6 feet.
Six, sir. Exactly six.
6 feet. And Ravi, how tall are you, Ravi?
I am 5'8".
You're 5'8", Ravi.
Yeah.
I thought you're taller than that. So your brother Anant is taller than you.
No, she is equal than me.
He is the same, 5'8".
Mm.
Okay. But both of you appear taller than me, you know. I'm nearly 5'8", just a tiny,
But sir,
tiny bit
Apurva
less.
is 5'7".
She is, but she's
Yeah.
taller than me.
Yeah, but she is 5'7".
Then but I can't be wrong about my height. I'm definitely not shorter than 5'7", I can tell you. Okay. I'm 5'7.5" easily. Okay. और वो आधा इंच मायने रखता है मेरे लिए. इज्जत मेरा खराब मत कर. Okay. Okay. You know, a lot of boys are very touchy about their height, you know. And but it's
Sir,
not like
my sister is 5'7".
Roshin is 5'7", Uzma.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you are a little shorter than her, Uzma. You're a little shorter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is
And
comparative.
boys don't want that their wives also taller than.
Oh, coincidentally, my wife is much shorter than me. She is just 5 feet, I think. Okay, my wife.
No, she is not.
She's not even 5 feet, I think. She's a little shorter than 5 feet or
No,
11.
sir. Maybe she is 5'2".
No, no, she's 5. She's 5. Okay. And but before I was married, I had a girlfriend who was taller than me, and I was cool with that. I used to walk with her confidently. Sometimes people made a few jokes about me that, oh, your girlfriend is tall. I said, oh, so what?
Mm.
Um, didn't hurt my ego. Didn't hurt my ego because she did not make me feel that way. She didn't make me feel that, oh, I was short or something. You know, it depends. How a husband feels or a boyfriend feels depends a lot on the girl, the wife, you know. If the girl gives him that confidence, and the same is true about girls, you know, if a man makes his wife or girlfriend feel that she's the most important person in his life, then even if she's not very beautiful, she will not feel bad about it because her man loves her. That's all that matters, you know.
Mm.
So it's very important, you know. क्या बोलूं मैं? Relationship is very important for your. A relationship plays a role in how you see yourself. Your relationships will play a role in how you view yourself. When will we start the class? And let me answer. In 15 minutes. Hmm. Okay. So yes, it is very, very important. Sometimes people who have been in bad relationships start to have a negative opinion of themselves because of the way their partners made them feel. So it's very important. आप लोग को पता होना चाहिए ये बात कि अगर आप रिश्ते में हैं किसी के साथ वन ऑन वन एक्सक्लूसिव, तो आप सामने वाले को बुरा करा सकते हो, उसका बुरा कर दे सकते हैं unintentionally. So be sensitive, learn, get knowledge, read, understand psychology of the opposite sex. It's very important. A lot of men don't know how women feel. A lot of women don't know how men feel. Okay. It's very important that you know the psychology of the other sex so that you understand things that normally is not very easy to understand. Okay. Things that are not normally easy to understand. Anyways, let's come back to the main topic, the superlative adjectives. So here, Irshad is the tallest. He's 6 feet tall. Irshad is the tallest man in our group. No problems. So this is the superlative, guys. Who is the cutest person in this class?
You are.
It's
Rukhsar
Rukhsar.
baby.
Come on,
Rukhsar
Rukhsar,
baby.
Rukhsar. Nobody else. Rukhsar doesn't fight with anybody. Cutest and the most, what should I say? The simplest person. Okay, cutest and the simplest. She's very simple. मैं बताऊं कितने लोगों से मैं उलझ सकता हूं, लेकिन रुखसार से मैं नहीं उलझ सकता कभी। कभी नहीं झगड़ा करूंगा, कभी नहीं, हो नहीं सकता। वो कुछ उल्टा पुल्टा बोल भी देंगे ना, मैं कहूंगा ओके रुखसार।
Why, sir?
Because you're so sweet. How can I argue with you? You're like, you're like a bacha. You are mother, you're a mother, but to me, you're like a bacha.
My daughter same like me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
दुनिया में
yeah.
एक और ऐसा इंसान जो किसी से झगड़ा नहीं करेगा। Good. Okay. So, बाकी आप लोग अपनी राय ले दीजिए. Okay, no problems. Okay. Uh, who has the most beautiful eyes? Who has the most beautiful nose? करते रहिए. It's not a problem. Superlative, right? So, in your town, the most famous place in your town that everybody knows about, the most famous place in your town, tell me, that everybody knows. Anybody says that name and people know where that place is. The most famous place in your town is,
Rajgir.
what did you say, Rajgir? Okay, okay. I was thinking of something like in Bihar, a shop or a college or a building, the most famous place, spot that everybody knows. Everybody knows where it is. Yes,
The
Nishant.
most famous stadium in
Nalanda College.
our
Nalanda College. Everybody knows where it is. Nalanda College. Yes, Shubhankar, the most famous place in your city where you
yeah,
live in Japan.
the yeah, the most famous place in my city is Skytree.
Can you say that again?
It's Skytree.
Sky Tree.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
interesting. So, tourists come. Do tourists come to your town? Oh, yeah, you. Of course, you're
yeah,
in
yeah.
Tokyo. Yeah, in Tokyo. Okay.
It's like Burj Khalifa.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Sky Tree. It's like
yeah,
it's a big, tall building.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Not building, we can say tower.
It's a tower. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The most famous tea shop in Delhi is कौन बोलेगा? Is called Majnu का टीला. लैला का टीला नहीं, मजनू का टीला. Okay, fine. Very funny name. Carry on, people. Renu, tell me the most famous spot in Gwalior. Everybody knows about.
Most famous place in
Is it your
Gwalior.
house?
No, sir. Why, sir?
Just kidding.
Gwalior Fort, sir. I think everybody
Gwalior
knows
Fort.
about. Yeah,
Right.
or Sindhia Palace,
India.
and also KRG Girls Hostel. Every boy in Gwalior knows that place. Famous, most
Girls'
famous
hostel
college,
must
sir.
be. Yeah.
KRG College, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
boys are there just like, bees,
yeah, yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Hovering. Yeah. Uh, okay. Nishat, what's your opinion about Bihar Sharif, the most famous place? The biggest college, the biggest university, the biggest college, not university, the biggest college in your town is in our town, it
Nalanda
will be
College.
obviously Nanda College. The best place to spend time with your romantic partner. The best place to spend time with your romantic partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Which is the best place in your town to spend time? I think in Bihar Sharif it would be Subhas Park. Or if you don't talk about restaurants, there are some restaurants too where you can visit. Hmm. What is Nishat laughing about? What are you laughing about, Nishat? What happened?
Yeah, Bhas Park is unable.
It has a reputation now. If you go there in the
Yes.
afternoon, you will find lots of couples there. You know, things are becoming more normal, I will say. You know, हालांकि पता चलना चाहिए लड़कियों के भाई लोग को वहां जाना चाहिए. Then there would be some exciting stuff to watch. And then we would go with our mobile camera to view. Videos will go viral.
Now Bihar Sharif Open Fitness Park.
Yeah, exactly. I've not been there yet. I'm going to visit that place as well. The best sweet shop. The best sweet shop.
Agarwal, Nalanda.
तो झूठ ना बोला करो यार. Nanda Mishtan Bhandar is the best sweet shop. Agrawal does a lot of adulteration. His sweets are not very safe to eat. He does a lot of adulteration. He mixes things, chemicals and stuff. But Nanda Mishtan Bhandar sweets are safe to eat. He doesn't do adulteration. Or Renu, what about in your place in Gwalior? The best sweet shop. Is there a best sweet shop?
Yes, sir. There are many sweet
Uh,
shops. Yes,
there are many sweet
Sri
shops. Is,
Ram,
is there one that has the best reputation? Everybody loves buying sweets from there.
Sri Ram Stan Bhandar, I think, sir.
Hmm.
Most famous shop.
Hmm. What else can we ask? तो ये सारी बातें हैं इस तरह से सुपरलेटिव के लिए. Now we are gonna read about a city, okay? A part of, no, not a city, a part of London. It is called London's Camden Market, London's biggest market. Okay, so guys, read this text. London's biggest market called Camden Market. Read this and complete it. Go ahead. Read.
Yeah, the biggest and most popular market in one takes place every Canada, but its biggest and best. You can Canada is famous for about its fashion, but its clothes and music, but it is famous for market, famous for its market. It is famous for It is the largest. It is the largest. It is the. It is the largest in the UK.
The biggest and most popular market in London takes place every day in Camden. मार्केट वो जो होता है ना, लगता है ना, उसको कहते हैं मार्केट, इन हिंदी हाट. ओके, हाट. द बिगेस्ट एंड मोस्ट पॉपुलर मार्केट इन लंदन takes place every day in Camden, but it is busiest and best at the weekend. लगता तो हर दिन है, but it is busiest and best at the weekend.
Weekend.
Camden is famous all over the world for its fashion, artists, clubs, and music. But it is
It is famous for
most
its
famous.
It
मैं
is
यहाँ पर ड्रॉप कर रहा हूँ, बाद में समझा दूंगा क्यों.
most
It is
famous.
most famous for its market. Camden is famous all over the world for many things. Its fashion, artists, clubs, and music, but it is most famous for its market. It is the largest street market in the UK. Street market समझ गए ना दोस्तों? Open में लगता है, right? Street market. It is the largest street market in the UK. More than, मतलब यूके में इससे बड़ा स्ट्रीट मार्केट नहीं है. It is the largest street market in the UK. More than 400,000 people come every weekend to look, shop, eat, and meet friends. More than 400,000 people come every weekend. They come there why? To look, to shop, to eat, and to meet friends. There is music everywhere. The street food is delicious. And it is the cheapest in North London. अच्छा, मैं ऐसे पढ़ता हूं, आप कैसे पढ़ते हो? More than 400,000 people come every weekend to look, shop. ऐसे पढ़ते हो आप? क्या मैं ऐसे कभी पढ़ता हूं? आप अपनी आदत छोड़ सकते हैं धीरे धीरे. जो मैसेज है मैं वो लूंगा ना, देयर इज म्यूजिक एवरीवेयर. जिधर जाओ उधर म्यूजिक. मैंने ऐसे ही बोला ना, उसी टोन में बोला ना, देयर इज म्यूजिक एवरीवेयर. जो है वैसा बताना होगा. इसके लिए आपको खूब सुनना होता है ताकि ये डेवलप हो सके. द स्ट्रीट फूड इज डिलीशियस एंड इट इज द चीपेस्ट इन नॉर्थ लंदन. अपने आप को समझाना है, दूसरे को नहीं. गलती क्या होती है, हम दूसरे को समझाना चाहते हैं पढ़ते समय. हम खुद को समझाएंगे, सब बढ़िया पढ़ेंगे. In every part of the market, you find something interesting. क्या किसको पढ़ना है, किसको समझाने के लिए? खुद को, दूसरे को नहीं. In every part of the market, you find something interesting. It has the most amazing clothes, beautiful jewelry, music, and tattoo shops. The Electric Ballroom is the oldest nightclub in Camden. The Electric Ballroom is the oldest nightclub in Camden. इससे पुराना नहीं मिलना. The Electric Ballroom is the oldest nightclub in Camden. You can hear the latest rock bands before they become famous. और जहां समझ ना आए, कोशिश करने के बाद भी हाईलाइट कर दिए. There are hundreds of clubs, but Proud is one of the coolest. अगर आप इतना टाइम लेके पढ़ोगे तो आप बेहतर समझोगे. कैम्डन मार्केट रॉक्स, याद है? कल प्रैक्टिस कर रही थी, जल्दी जल्दी बोल रही थी, मैंने समझाया था. टाइम लो, खुद को समझाओ क्या पढ़ रहे हैं. कैम्डन मार्केट रॉक्स. एग्जैक्टली, यू राइट, यू राइट. इट्स एन ओल्ड हैबिट. स्कूल में धीरे नहीं, जल्दी पढ़ने के लिए कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स मिलते थे, तो आदत बन गई जल्दी जल्दी पढ़ने की. कैम्डन मार्केट रॉक्स. Look at this. What is special about these things? पढ़िए और पढ़ के ये एक्सरसाइज करिए. I am putting the question as well, and next page is also in the group, of course, for practice. Let me share. So I'm wrapping up for today. You have plenty to revise. आराम से आधे घंटे 15-20 मिनट जब समय मिले, अभी आधे घंटे बाद, रात में सोने से पहले, just do the revision and you'll be fine. I'll see you. Bye bye everybody.
Well,
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Bye. So.